Hey, I go by the name of Sdeni Boy KMG, and we are the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the conversation today, we got a special guest. This is my level.
And so what's the stage name? How do you pronounce it?
Lebb Simmons.
Oh yeah, I can pronounce the same name, but
yeah, Lebb.
Oh,
so where's the Simmons?
Simmons.
Where is it coming from?
It's my name, Lebb Simmons.
Is it how you write it, like?
No, I just
I think it's a
transformed it
to
from Lebb Simmons to Lebb Simmons.
It sounds English, that one. The way you write it, it's.
Oh, it is. It is.
Otherwise, how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks very much for coming to the conversation. We really appreciate your time, man.
You are welcome, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Let's begin, man. Let's take it back a bit. Where are you from? Tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Where did you grow up? What kind of family are you from?
I'm from Sdeni, small town in Limpopo.
So are you a home girl of Chinese or your Monada?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, so I'm from a family of 7 kids.
Wow.
Being the last born, number 7.
Really?
Yeah, raised by a single mother.
That's nice.
So you were born and
It's
raised.
not nice, but we grew up. We grew up by the grace of God.
Look at you.
Look at you. So you were born and raised in Sdeni.
Yes, I was born in Nagamujaji.
Yeah.
And when my parents separated, we had to go and live with my mom in Guangko, Section C. That's where I started speaking Chitsonga.
Oh.
Yes.
I want to ask this. Is it true, Velo, or King Monada, Velo, Unishapul?
I wouldn't know because I left there when I was very, very young, and I was not.
Okay.
Was your family a music-oriented family?
No.
So where does the music?
I learned to sing in church. I used to go to church from an early age, so we would like form worship teams. Yeah.
So when was that?
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I don't remember. I was still very young. I think I was still doing my primary. Yeah, I don't remember which grade was it anyway. So when we went to high school, that's when I started to actually be serious about singing in church. I don't know anyone in my family who actually sings.
So who did you grow up listening to? No one for sure. Because if your family is that music oriented.
You know, we listen to other artists. There are a lot of artists in South Africa. You listen to music, you connect more to other artists because that's who you are. So when they sing, you're like, wow, I wish I could do that.
A lot of artists will tell you that, no, my uncle used to play Oliver Mtuku's.
Okay. Unfortunately,
for you, it doesn't go like that.
Yeah, my mom used to play. She used to go to ZCC. She used to play this game, Matlakala. They used to call it Matlakala. Yes, with a bold, big voice. So I grew up listening to that, and then when I started going to the Christian churches where you sing with a mic, that's why I got it.
Okay, great. So tell me, when did you discover that, you know what, this music thing, I'm good at it, and I need to take it serious? In fact, like deciding on going to the studio.
How to do it professionally.
Yeah, to do it professionally.
I used to always talk about becoming a worshipper, like singing worship songs. And my pastor knew about that. And since I was a worship leader at church, he was like, I found this other guy, his name is Given. Could you please go and talk to him? Maybe you can do a gospel single. So when I got to Given's studio, Given was like, hi, Lebb.
Gospel as a little.
He was like, he didn't put it like that. He was like, let's try and do something secular and see if people will hype to it.
Okay,
Yeah, so I was like, that was not my plan, but you know, you're the producer and you know the music business, so why not? So we did that, and before you know it, you're already inside.
Yeah. So you were looking at music as your career.
I was looking at music as my ministry.
Oh.
Yes, I wanted to minister through song. Yeah.
Worship
but then
songs then.
Praise songs, worship songs, songs that talk about Jesus basically and God. Yeah.
So your first single, Nesika Jesus, right? What was it about?
Yeah, it was about love.
Really? What is that name
It's
of the
crazy.
song?
It's crazy how you wanted to sing about Jesus and you
So
end
bad.
up singing Scorapon.
Yeah.
Perfume.
Yeah, the King Monada effect.
Yeah. Amen. Okay, great. Then let's talk about your, I don't know where we are.
Your music.
Your music.
Your first single.
Yeah, my first single. It was not a very great song,
Is it?
but the grace of God just did the things and people responded to it, and that's when I knew that this is what I needed to do.
Right. Now let's talk about your collaboration with King Monada. How did that come about?
I used to love King Monada so much.
That's a legend.
Yes, like I'm one of his biggest fans. So when he won the song of the year, everybody was like, Monada this. I met Monada in town. Hey, Monada that. I would see pictures on social media and I was like, wow, I wish I could actually meet him as well, because he stays here. So one day I was at work. I would always talk about him at work. So one day the cleaning lady saw his car where I work. It's the Small Enterprise Foundation, just next to the main road.
Okay, yeah.
Next to CTM. So traffic cops like to park there to check tickets and stuff like that. Yes, so they stopped Monada. So the cleaning lady was like, Malevo, Monada kwa pateni wa mimi sijakiti wa mutumete. I left work like running in heels going to greet Monada.
You like me.
And I was working with Glenn, my sister. She's a dear friend of mine. She's the one who was actually saying, let's run. We both ran in heels, and when we got to his car, we were like,
Go on the little traffic cop and stuff.
they thought we were crazy. Monada, that was the funniest day of my life. And the traffic cops were like, damn, you ran in heels for this boy. We should also start singing. Beautiful ladies like you. With these figures and these heels. And Monada was startled because he didn't know what was going on. So he was just looking at us like, okay, I'm good, and you? And my friend Glenn told him to come by the office so we can greet him. And she was like, we can't run in heels and then you not, Yeah, so he came and that's how we met.
So by the time you guys were meeting, did you also just tell him about you doing music and stuff like that? Or how did that come about?
And no, when we met, I think I hadn't done my first single. Yes, I was in the process of doing my first single, so there was no point communicating that. Yeah. So we became good friends actually. After that. So after
are you friends with him now?
We don't keep in touch anymore, but we are we don't have bad blood against one another. He doesn't have a problem with me and I don't have a problem with him, and I wish him all the best and he does the same for me.
That's nice. Then down the line, in the years to come, you guys decide to collaborate on
Yes, he had my songs. There's this other one that I did in Kilobedis. It's called Nasi Honamu.
I think I know that one.
Yes.
I'm a friend of Monada.
Yes.
I think also you guys did like 3 songs together.
Yes, we did. Before we did that, I did that single, Nasi Honamu. So he had it. He was like, wow, this is good stuff. And he was like, I want to do a song with you. At first I asked him, but then he was like, and then he had that song in Kilovedio and was like, okay, this is good. You've got something there. So we worked.
And you guys pushed the korokoro there, hey?
People loved the song, hey?
I saw one of your posts. You said King Monada decided to give me away a Skorokoro song or an award for Skorokoro song to keep it forever. So would you regard yourself as the award-winning artist because of that?
Honestly, do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to answer it?
Just be honest.
Honestly, nah, the award is not mine. He just gave it to me. I don't know, maybe because we worked together on the song.
So when he gives you the award,
but then I wouldn't regard myself as the award winning because the award says King Monada.
Yes. So when he gives you the
award, but it's a nice gift.
Yeah, when he gives you the award, does he also give you the prize?
There's a prize to the award.
Things.
I think people when you win an award, you
They
get
give money.
I've never won an award. I wouldn't know that, but I'm grateful for the award itself because
Yeah, basically it's the thought that counts.
it's the thought that
I was
counts.
too
The
many
fact
to
that
experience.
hi you guys, no, don't put it like that. The fact that he thought I deserved some sort of recognition for the work I did in the song, that is enough for me.
And that's very thoughtful of him. Actually.
Yes, very thoughtful. If it was another person, he would say,
Nah.
I don't owe you anything.
Exactly. So you don't regard yourself as an award-winning artist?
No, I regard myself as someone who got a gift from an award-winning artist.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, how is it working with Monada? Like, how is his energy? Like, how?
He is the most talented person I've ever worked
Really?
with. Yes. In the studio, you'd think like these songs, he just does a song randomly, but that's not how it works. He must feel a song before he actually works on it. When I was working with him, most of the time he would do a beat, right? Listen to it. If it doesn't connect to his song, close the project, open another one until he finds the one that he jams with. That's why he's making hits. He doesn't just do a song because we have to do a song.
Yeah, it could only
That's
make
what I've
sense.
actually learned from him. Working with him, he's really talented.
That's
Legend in the making. I'm still waiting for a day where they actually give him honor him with a title of doctor, like Dr. Chauke.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, something like that.
Coming.
Because he's done
But
a
he
lot for
hasn't-
Limpopo.
But he hasn't been in the industry for that long as compared
But-
to Thomas Chauke.
I understand, but the impact he has on the industry, he's
huge,
opened.
yeah.
Yes, he's opened a lot of opportunities for a lot of Kilobedu singers.
And I think he's like the first person who opened like a Kilobedu, right?
Yes, now when you speak Kilobedu in Johannesburg, people don't look at you weird
Like,
because there's King Monada. So
Yeah.
he's done a lot for the Balobedu. So we should actually give him something.
I saw one of your posts and you did share it. You wrote a long post where someone says Lebb Simon's music career died after leaving King Monada.
I was never signed under King Monada. And I realized after writing the post that it was just kids, kids who have nothing to do, who just go online and bully others. Because I followed their account and it was a kid on the profile picture. I was like, really? I should have known it was a kid. I would have never written that. Yes. But then I was just trying to make people understand I was never signed under King Monada. He was just giving me an opportunity as an artist.
Yeah.
Yes, which I am grateful for. But I was never signed.
So are you still currently still doing music?
You mean secular music?
Yeah. Like
I do sing, but I haven't released anything yet. The last project I did was with Icon Lamaf and Innovative DJs.
Innovative DJs.
I don't know.
I think I know the name.
Yeah, Innovative. You just go on Facebook or Instagram, type Innovative DJs, you'll see them. Their music videos play mostly on Channel O.
So when you were collaborating with King Monada, were you thinking that, you know what, this is it, like this is like the
peak of my
peak
career.
of my career? Like, did you have that thing in mind?
I was having fun. Yeah, I was having fun. I would have loved to make money through secular music, but I feel like it's not the kind of stuff I'm built for. Yeah.
But
so
you do good in it.
you can have a beautiful voice, you can sing beautiful songs, but in terms of
if you don't
what your purpose is, yes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what you do should strengthen you, not deplete your strength.
Well,
Yes. So if it's your purpose, the more you do it, is the more you feel joy, it's the more you enjoy, it's the more you feel like you can do more. Yeah, but with me, I love being in the studio doing music, right? And all of that. But once it comes to gigs, when you have to go out and stand in front of people, I can perform for people, but I feel like my energy gets drained. It's probably because I'm used to doing this in church.
Oh.
Yeah, the church set up when you lead people into worship, that makes me feel good. But then when I'm standing up there, I'm like, and there's someone holding a beer, and someone is half dressed, and someone is talking. So I end up asking myself, damn, what am I doing to these people?
do you think you're judgmental?
To myself, yes.
People that are
no, I'm not judging them. I'm judging myself.
Oh.
Yes, I'm judgmental to me. I want to bring change to other people. I want to inspire people to be better, right? So there are those who are called to entertain us, right?
Yeah.
We need them. It's their calling. That's why they love it and they feel energized.
Right.
And there are those who are called to do other things. So when you do something that you're not called to do, it always feels like a burden. However, because it's exciting and the attention is there, you always feel like, let me just keep going.
Yeah.
Until you're...
How long have you started doing this Kilobedu music for?
I started doing the Kilobedu music with Nasi Honamo. It was 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
So you've stopped now. You don't do it anymore.
I don't do the secular music,
secular,
but music I will record.
Yeah.
But they're not the kind that, how can I put this so that we don't get confused? I don't want to quit music, but I'm gonna take another approach.
Oh.
Yes, that
Are you
makes
gonna
sense.
do my piano?
Nah, I don't think she will do my piano.
It has nothing to do with my piano or which beat. The message in the music, in the song, that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Like I said before, when we started, all I wanted to do when I was younger was to sing about Jesus and stuff. Yes. Yeah.
I was listening to one of your interviews. I don't remember. I think with Cara Lounge.
Oh yes. Yeah, I remember.
And I like one of the things that you said. You said, learn not to be excited because of the trend.
Yes. Trends can derail you away from the it's because everyone is screaming your name, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to, wants you to say something, to perform, to do it. So it's really not easy to not be excited.
And I think people change. Fans change.
Yes. So you cannot depend on people because we are human beings, So today is Lebb Simon's that, tomorrow's like your career is dead, tomorrow's like, ooh, she's back, and the other day is like, ooh, she's fat, ooh, she lost weight. So you cannot base your life or your career on people.
It's really just too hard, man, to just be okay in this space.
What I can say is just be yourself.
You can try by all means to be yourself, but somehow something will hit you and you'll be like, wow.
I understand. And one thing in the entertainment industry, don't entertain any post you see. Some of these things you just ignore them, they will blow over, they'll talk about somebody else tomorrow.
True.
Yeah.
When I was coming here, I was thinking, I was looking at this, I think AKA's girlfriend, apparently, she passed on. And I've realized that most of people, like most of us, especially on social media streets, we murderers.
But that's true because of the things that we say.
Yeah, the things that we say, and it is actually people that would kill themselves because of what people have said about them.
Yes,
it's not that it does not have, like the responsibility is not necessarily attached to the person that tweeted that thing or that posted that thing.
Cyberbullying is real.
Yeah.
So
have you ever experienced it?
I think he's asked
due to the post.
Yeah, a lot of people were posting and a lot of people were sending me messages. Some commented on my songs when I upload on YouTube and they said, go back to King Monada, you are nothing without, those kind of stuff. And you sit back and realize these people have nothing to do. All they do is to search people online and type stuff about them. So what must make you strong is that you are doing something. The person who's cyberbullying you, what are they doing? Because mostly it's not people who are working on something. If you're working on something, you'll know how hard it is to make it. You know how hard it is to maintain a status. So you won't just go out and start bullying another person. So basically, the ones who bully others is people who have nothing to say, nothing to do. They,
all they do is just bully.
Bully.
You're a very powerful woman, man.
Really?
Are you not?
Thank you.
One of your posts I saw, you said, love every bit of yourself, including your imperfections.
Exactly. You do your research.
Come on.
I have to say I'm impressed.
I follow you.
Okay.
He's your big fan.
Nice. Thank you.
You
Yes.
remember that post?
I do. Love every bit of yourself. Even if you have crooked teeth, love them.
Yeah.
They make you so cute.
They make you so cute. Yes, your imperfections make you who you are.
Wow,
if you remove them, then we can't recognize you.
Let's talk about Dear Girlfriend.
Dear girlfriend.
The book.
Ooh.
Is it out? Is it on hold?
No,
What's happening to it?
it's not out yet, but it will be. To write a good book takes years.
Yeah.
However, I'm working on book of devotionals. Like guys, it's no secret. I'm a Christian, Jesus freak. I love God. God loves me. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's called the Faith Hub Book of Devotionals. It's just daily devotions.
So you're taking a break on the other one in the meantime?
The Dear Girlfriend one. Dear Girlfriend one is more of like a journey, like a memoir. So a lot is still happening in my life. Yes. So
when are you planning on dropping it? Because the title itself sounds so very.
What's the title?
Dear Girlfriend.
Dear Girlfriend. Oh, yeah.
the one I'm still working with. I'm still experiencing life. I'm still gaining wisdom, learning how to deal with
How old are you?
situations. Sorry.
Well, you are old though.
I don't know. When you look at me, whatever comes to your mind, that's how old I am.
But you know what? And like she's confusing you because like I'll be looking at some of your pictures that this one is too young. This one.
And then you're like,
When you look at the other one, like. Eesh.
But I think you guys are the same age.
Okay, don't tell me how old you are. It's fine.
No, so okay, you look older, but you're very young.
Why?
I was my birthday last month. I'm too old.
Then you it kicks in now. Okay, I'm so old.
Going back to the books. Okay, so I also have a page on Instagram. It's called the Faith Hub. I do quotes that encourage people to keep holding on.
I'll definitely go and check it out.
Yeah, please check it out and follow.
Do you think people are still motivated by quotes?
Yes.
There was a time I was saying, or I was looking at my nephews and I'm like, there's too many codes. Give them money. So your codes, like, is it the Bible codes or is just the codes in general?
Both Bible and codes in general.
Oh, okay. What was your last post?
I can check it out.
Let's check.
My last post.
Do you even read those posts or you just post?
I do. I do the devotionals and I do the codes, so I have to read them.
Let's read the last one.
It talks about
Kamo is a good reader. She will read it for us. Just hold on.
It sounds so nice. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift or the battle to the strong. Not as food come to the wise or wealth to the brilliant or favor to the land, but time and chance happen to them all. Okay, not land, yeah, land.
Learned. So basically, this code it's saying that under the sun, it's not the most swift person who can win the race. And it's not the most strongest who can win the battle. Time and chance happen to them all. God gives all of us 24 hours. So no one can say you gave Bill Gates 24 hours plus a bonus. That's why he's doing so well. Everyone has the same 24 hours. What you do in the 24 hours will determine whether you win or not, you come out of poverty or not.
But you can work you can work 10 times and still stuck in poverty.
Yes.
You cannot work at all and still have money.
God gave
Who doesn't work at all and still have money unless they're criminals?
No, like for instance, Kylie Jenner's child is not working, but
Somebody
she's rich.
worked. Somebody worked for that Kylie Jenner's
Gates-
child to be like that.
Bill
Somebody
Gates was
in
given
life.
that 24 hours and access and resources.
Exactly,
people,
like you were given
Yeah,
something.
and
So
space.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. It doesn't work like that. In this world, in order to be rich, it's either you become rich by lotto, or by inheritance, or by business.
Or by something illegal.
There is.
That's business.
We are talking about.
But corruption is not business.
Okay, we are talking about legal things. You
Okay.
understand? So if you have a job from 8:30 to 5 o'clock, you'll never get rich, but you'll get by. You understand? So everyone who is up there making money and doing it's either they won lotto, inheritance, or they started a business.
Now my boss get paid. Now my boss get paid a lot of money.
A lot of money. Is he rich? Do you know what riches is? We're not talking about getting paid 50K and then you have to pay, for staff and then before you know it.
That's a start. That's something, man. Now if you are getting 150,000 a month as an
Will
employee.
he ever get an opportunity to make more than that?
Sure,
While
if he
he's still
resigns
working.
and go to
If he
another
resigns,
company.
Okay.
If he resigns and go to another company.
Okay.
But
You don't think so?
You know what?
I believe-
I agree with you on the fact that all the time and chances they're given to all of us. That one is no doubt. I think, but it's beyond that, man. I think you don't really need that chance.
or time.
Or
But
time
you need
alone.
time, I think, yeah.
Now even sometimes I used to say that thing where like Monday to Friday, and you think, well, actually, you know what? I don't have time. Then you go on leave. But you're on leave for like maybe how many days? 21 days. That's why you realize, or even if we can give you that time that you say you don't have, we're on a plan.
You need resources. you are very much
Where does the plan come from?
correct. But like, look at, even if you can have the plan, sometimes
your mind-
the resources.
But the way you're talking, you make it sound like it's impossible to make it, and
No,
that's not
No,
true.
that's not the case. You can make it big.
You can make it
Yeah.
big as long as you have the willpower. Your mindset is. We
And
understand we are
yeah.
human beings. Sometimes you get tired.
And even the
You rest, but-
issue of resource, I think, is just an excuse from us because
Thank you. Thank you
where
so
I'm from,
much.
there's rich people.
Thank you so much. There are people who were born into poverty.
Exactly.
What we experienced as poverty, to them it's luxury. But today they're the richest. There are people who would give you their testimony and you would look at them and be like,
Actually,
wow.
yeah, I think you're
It's
right.
no excuse, yes. You just have to, if you want something hard enough and strong enough, you'll do you'll even pray for it. You'll even ask God for Him to help you. And God will always connect you right.
So what advice would you give to someone like me that is hungry for this success but does not have, like, for instance, I don't know what my gift
Motivation
is.
or
I don't know
Oh,
what
you
my,
don't know what your gift
yeah,
is.
I don't know what my talent is.
You don't know your talent.
Whatever you're doing,
But you're
here,
doing it.
yes.
No, that's not my talent. This one anyone can do it.
No.
People can do it.
That's not true.
Not people.
That
No,
is
but
not true.
besides this one, I'm just too happy. It's just a matter of talking and asking questions. What's so difficult about that?
Bonang is rich because of what you're doing now.
No, but what I'm saying, what can you say to a
Then
person
actually
like
doesn't
me?
want
Okay,
you to tell them about
what I
you
can
be
say
doing.
to you is that you must have vision, because without vision, you can go anywhere. Anywhere is your destination. But if you have vision, if you can have vision and know this is what I want, this is what I want to achieve, anything that comes which does not line up to that vision, you can easily ignore. Even if it's glamorous and it looks like, it's attractive, you ignore until you reach where you're going. Without vision, people are perishing without vision, because there are a lot of people who can sing, there are a lot of people who can act, there are a lot of people who can do wonderful things. They are talented, but they do not know where they want to go with that. So they just take whatever. You find someone, I'm this and I'm also that and I'm also that. So you can never do everything on your own. You were not born to do everything. You were born to do a specific thing. Find it.
What did you mean, Pilugil Dagger?
Hey! But it's a hard, clever Marawena. When you think about it, Bilu.
Remember, you ask yourself why.
Remember when you were in high school, your crush, your village crush, I want to Bilu. First of all, he or she used to ignore you, but you kept on going. You kept on, I will believe it again.
Maybe you know, what's that little crush?
So believe it again. Simple as that.
You killed me where you say what you're not in a relationship, but you still go.
I would just go like another mood, but I still, yeah.
Have you been hurt before?
Oh, a lot of times.
Come on now.
Oh, if I count.
Are you a lover?
Yeah, I believe in love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why those kind of people are always getting hurt.
Yeah.
I was listening to your interview or live interview with, is it Hennessy?
Oh, Hennessy, yes.
And you asked
brilliant young man.
Yeah, he is. And you asked him, what was that question? But you asked him to, I think you said to him, I would not ask you what kind of a girl you want because you already have a girl.
Yes.
And he said, rather I tell you a woman that a man wants.
Yes.
Can you tell us about a man that a woman wants?
A man that a woman was very different, hey? But maybe
those are the general ones.
Give us the basics part.
The basics one. Okay, women want a man who can spend time with them. Attention. The reason why I'm saying we're different is because we have different love languages.
I think also women focus more on their love languages.
Yes.
More than men. Men don't care.
Yeah. So for me, attention, quality time, and acts of service. Ooh, if I can get someone to say, maybe don't worry, I'll do that for you. And I'm
physical time.
Yeah.
You're not big on being touched.
I think acts of service takes the cup for me.
What's acts of
service? Like, don't worry about the dishes, I'll do them. Yeah, don't worry about the thing you left in the car, I'll go pick it up for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the bread, I'll go buy it.
Yes.
Today, those kind of things.
Gifts as well, but not that much.
Money.
I like to give.
Money.
If I'm not married to you, honestly, I'm speaking for myself, right? So women, do not chow my head off, please. For me, money, I don't believe in girlfriend allowance. But when you're my husband, definitely we have to.
Mame.
Okay, yeah. So girlfriend allowance, because you know what, I have a job, right?
I don't believe in girlfriend allowance, but he never fist bumped me.
You don't believe in it?
I don't believe in it.
You know why I don't believe in girlfriend allowance? It's because I have a job, right? And I know how hard it is to, like, when you get paid to manage your finances. So imagine someone on top of that coming and saying you must give me 1,500 or 2,000
every month.
Hi, Bo. For what? For kissing me and hugging me?
But I think it also, like, with money, your boyfriend can randomly just give you something.
Gifts.
You know.
Gifts.
Yeah, it can
but
be.
You know,
like they pay for stuff. You go out together, they pay for the dinner.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I'm hungry, they buy you food. And on top of that, 2.5. I don't
now you know what I always say. I don't believe in girlfriend allowance, but I believe in getting someone covered. If Ushwaka has something, I would buy for you, I'll do it for you.
Exactly. Not I
was telling KMG, when was it?
Friday.
I was telling you, Jogas normally takes, unless if you're from Limpopo. Yes,
you cover each other. And not to say that men are the ones who are supposed to give gifts. So you can also, it doesn't have to be expensive, right? It's the thought that counts.
Wait, then you had a partnership with OVYD.
Hey, OVYDO.
OVYDO.
Yes.
I couldn't read it. I'm like, what?
Sorry.
OVYDO. It's like OVYD.
You just lost your tongue there. Okay. OVYDO. OVYDO is
No, I did not, I know.
It's an initiative.
No, we don't use tongues here. We can say it.
Oh, you say what the fudge?
Yeah,
You say what the fudge? Okay.
It's
a
not
podcast.
TV, this one.
But YouTube doesn't.
No.
Okay.
But in front of you.
In front of you.
No, I do speak like that sometimes, but not in public.
Really?
When I'm joking around.
What the fudge?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fudge.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
were donating clothes.
OVYDO is an initiative started by a DJ Wes from Goankoa. Actually, he's the guy who introduced me to doing demos. While we were still in high school, we used to go to his studio and do demos and stuff. Yeah, so we partnered in order to give, to the less fortunate. So if anybody has anything to give, clothes, money, grocery, you can just hit me up on the number that I've put on the poster, and we will see how to administer that.
We'll definitely share the poster on our Facebook page.
Thank you so much.
What is it that you're working on now?
I'm working on, I'm busy with the Faith Hub. Remember, I do devotionals, yes, and we're gonna start doing live, talks on Instagram where I teach people about Jesus, because I'm a Christian, so I cannot deny that. And one day he's gonna come back. So those who want to receive, they can. Those who don't want, it's still fine.
Jesus,
Okay, let's just take. We didn't hear that one. Okay,
Fire.
yeah. Fire. What did it actually happen?
She's confused. She's confused. You didn't deliver it.
She's not confused. She's okay.
She reads a lot.
Yeah, it's good to read. It's good to read. Yeah.
Different
So.
signs. But
Okay.
I will come around.
It's fine, it's
Maybe
fine.
if you invite me to one of your lives, and then I will join and I will learn.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
one person that's willing to learn.
Yeah. So that's
Last
what I'm
thing
doing.
from your side.
Thank you so much, guys. I had fun. This was
It was
awesome.
very nice. It was
Yeah.
amazing. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Thank you so much for.
Do you
coming
think
to our
people still
house.
miss you as far as music? When last did you play?
Yeah, like people do talk about we miss you, Lebb Simmons. Where are you? And others. I posted a picture on my page of mine and my friend.
Congratulations, man. So.
Yeah. So somebody was
He's a
like,
fine brother there.
"Yes, he is." Thank you.
Yeah, he's a fine brother. He has a hairline. You see, not on it. He has a hairline.
So I posted that picture. Somebody commented and said, "I like you with King Monada. Anyway, congratulations." I got confused for a moment. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna laugh at the comment and pass. Yeah, so a lot of people still ask me, when are you coming back? Please work with King Monada. King Monada, King Monada. Every day I post someone's
But I
gonna
think
talk about King
your
Monada.
music with King Monada was just.
It was miraculous, hey?
Did you go
There was chemistry between us when we did the
Yeah.
songs. There was like a lot of chemistry.
Your friend is listening.
Chemistry.
Would you
Wicked
go back?
chemistry. Wicked chemistry. What the heck is wrong with this nigga?
We work together, by the way. And when people say such things, I'll complain. Look at you now.
You have a chemistry.
My guy.
Chemistry doesn't have to be, I want to touch you
Yeah.
stuff. No, you work well together.
Thank you.
Just, you flow. Yeah.
Do you think Oga would take King Monada to do a gospel song with you? He would do it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's a supportive guy, but he doesn't just,
Right.
which is understand because he has a big brand. You can't just listen to anyone with a big brand
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo, and we're out here chilling with Lebbs. No, Lebb.
Simmons. Lebb.
Lebb.
Simmons.
This is Lebb. And this is the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo when we're out. Tara.
Twara.